everybody, it's Christine, and I don't think Buckle stick his head in here, but he's kind of bothering me. If you see a nose, it's like right there. Look at that. Anyway, we are doing a design team layout for the scrap room, and I have got the, well, you saw my pictures, my mama and my daughter. She was 4, so look how happy they are. They look so cute. And so I found this on my phone, and I thought it would go perfect with this particular flavors of the month. It's Simple Stories Color Me Happy. And what I've got here, I have the flavors of the month, the paper add-on, and the embellishment add-on. So let's see. So the flavors of the month, you get your 3 sheets of pattern paper. So we have this pretty little notebook with a little, ooh, that's pretty, diagonal plaid. This is adorable. Love this with these kind of, I don't know, postmodern geometric things with all the text behind it. That is really pretty with an orange I don't know, stripe kind of thing. And then we have a little scallop piece with a newspaper on it. I love this. This is pretty too. I love this color. I don't know what it is about it. So that's our 3 patterns that come with the flavors of the month, plus 2 pieces of black cardstock. I do also get the pattern paper add-on. So the ones on this one is like the little cut aparts with little bows on the back. And then I have a grid with another diagonal plaid. So I'm going to hang on to these. We'll see if I use these. And then I have, this came with the flavors of the month, this little set of puffy foam title-y things, which are just adorable. And that's kind of why I picked the photos, because I was like, they look happy and carefree and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was really cute. And also I think I got this. So I got these little pieces of ephemera. I guess that says smile. There's a few little pieces. I'm not going to open all that up. And then this was the embellishment add-on. I will probably get into this because that's florals, you guys. And I mean, who doesn't love a floral? So that's the embellishment add-on. So what I'm also doing is the Freaky Fast formula. I love this challenge, which, by the way, make sure you guys are getting in the Facebook group. There are, all the challenges get posted there, and then if you post your layout, you're eligible for like goodies and like giveaways and stuff. So make sure you join the Facebook group and then do the challenges. But here's our Freaky Fast Friday. It is, and the way it works is you cut up your pattern papers. Well, it says here, choose a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper or cardstock. I will probably use the black because why not? I have an 8 by 12, a 5 by 12, a 9 by 6, a 1/4 inch by 12, which is kind of good for a branding strip, except I picked the wrong collection for that because Simple Stories does not go all the way across, so we'll have to do something different. And then 3.5 by 5. So basically we cut these out. The cat has sat in my chair, so I won't sit down for just a minute. All right, what do we got here? So we have an 8 by 12 and a 5 by 12. You're not really supposed to like think too hard. Let me get my cutter. Hopefully I don't drop it on the dog. So 8 by 12 is going to basically be a really big piece of paper here. I shouldn't say really big. It's just like a big block across. Or for me, it's going to be across, you guys, because that's what I just did. 8 by 12. This is only going to be 4 by 12 now, so I can't use that one. Nor can it be my 9 by 6. I could do my 1/4 inch by 12. Oh, that works out nicely because I can use one of these scallops. Let's see. I'll cut the branding strip off. And then, where am I at? This, let's see, that's a 1/2 inch. So this is a 1/4 inch. Is that right? A 1/4 inch. No, I'm going to end up with, it's going to end up being like there. Maybe a shade big. I don't know. We're going to do this. Is that crooked? I don't know. That's close. We're going to use that. We're going to say that, okay? So that's our 1/4 inch by 12. Now I need a 5 by 12. So let's go with, oh, that's so pretty. Let's do this. 5 by 12. Where are we going to end up? Like half a circle. That's good. I like that. So that's 5 by 12. And then I need a 9 by 6. What is this? So I could go this route. I could do 6 and cut it to 9. And then I need a 3.5 by 5. I'm going to use the top because I could use the flower at some point. So I'm going to go with, oh shoot, I didn't cut that right. Y'all, is this crooked? No, I just didn't go far enough. It's hard not to be able to sit down. Like I said, Evie is sitting in my chair. So, all right, so we're going to say, you know what, maybe we'll go 5 and do it 3.5 across. That's like a little journaling card. That works. All right, let's set these aside. Okay, so here what should I have is my 8 by 12. Let me get my list here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I've got a hot mess going on. Let's see. All right, we have our 8 by 12, which is this guy. Yes, 8 by 12. And then my 5 by 12. No, not this. This 5 by 12. I know that's 5, right? Yep. And then 9 by 6. 9 by 6. Yep. And then my 1/4 inch by 12. It's either gonna be this side, I think this side. And then here's my 3.5 by 5. Okay, now what we do, and this is the part that's the fun part. Let me set this aside. Sorry, my phone's moving. We take our papers and we kind of organize things into a layout. Now, let's see if I have made smart decisions with my orientations. That is the only tricky part when you're doing this particular project, is make sure you're paying attention. If you like a particular, like I did it like this, I mean, technically you could turn it. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I end up a lot of times with an L or something. I like this. This is so cute, you guys. Let's see. I feel like going vertical because my photo's vertical. And then I can come across, this could be my journaling, which I don't hate at all. I think that's really cute. And this could be like a little border here. Look at that. And then I've got my photo, which I'll have to just trim this real quick. I was smart enough to have printed this on white with white borders, which made it really easy. So what I can do, my title can go up there if I want, and I can do something like this. Easy peasy, you guys. Easy stinking peasy. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is glue these things down. And then, I'm not going to be using these, so we'll set those aside. I'll get into my embellishments. My title, I like Carefree Memories. I think I'm going to use that. I mean, how cute is that? Yeah, that'll be really cute. And then I'll bring in, I'll open these up. But let me glue these down. I'll be back on in a second. Well, you guys, brutal honesty, I recorded this talking, thinking I would just share this unedited in a way, like just talking through so you could kind of see how long it took to make a freaky fast formula layout. And frankly, it wasn't terrible. It was like 18 minutes and I didn't really have to, I only stopped the camera like once. So it took me probably 20-25 minutes to make this layout. But then I realized an 18-minute video is probably not something y'all want to sit and watch. So I'm just going to go ahead and assemble everything and talk over it. So you can see I took my freaky fast formula pieces and I have basically glued those down, and then now I'm going to glue down the more detailed pieces. I'm going to end up using the little ledger part paper there as a journaling card is what my intention is. Now, I don't take the photos with it or anything like that because, frankly, I just didn't want to put a bunch of writing on there before filming or during the filming. So I will write on my journaling after. But what I've got going on is I put everything down. I've got my photo. I did print it with a white border, so I didn't have to use white cardstock. I did take the little smile, which came in the ephemera, and I poked a little hole in it. I don't add any string, but I went ahead and poked the hole because I didn't want it to look like I not did it on purpose or whatever. I don't know. I do love the florals. I kind of commented when I was jibber-jabbering there that the embellishment add-on with the florals is like chef's kiss. I love all these florals. There's so many, and they're so pretty. I did pull in the little yay down there in the lower left, and I'll end up putting another piece of foam down there. I've got that Carefree Memories is my foam title. And like I said, I've got the big floral right there up underneath Smile, which I really love. I put a little floral down in the lower left. I'm going to actually I'll add one piece of another floral down there. Spoiler alert, I'll come back on and add a third one. I don't do it initially because I thought, da-da-da-da. And then I started looking and I go, no, you need another flower. So I will come back on and add another flower. I've got that little yay down there, like I said. I'm going to add one more flower up by Carefree. I thought about the little light bulb, and I thought, no, I really want a flower just to make that visual triangle. And I like this one here with the little stem. I think this is really cute. I thought about tucking it under, and I go, no, I need it to be kind of touching Carefree. So basically, once I get this done, I will do the little gummy bear looking thing. I think that's adorable, and it kind of reminded me of being a kid. I'll put the gummy bear up on foam. And I'm going to put one of the florals down in the lower left up on foam. And then I did put a little foam under the end of that little flower sprig. Oh, right here I'm showing you guys. This is me again. I thought I was going to show this like me talking. That is the little glue press. It's called My Sweet Petunia. And Miss Rochelle does have that on the website in the a la carte section. I was kind of talking about how I've had that for a couple of years. I actually got it at a show a few years back. And it was kind of a big deal, but I was like, what's that? What's that? So I have had it on my channel, and people have asked me where to get it. For a good while, I didn't have any idea where to tell them because I'm like, I don't know. I just picked it up at the show. But Rochelle has added it to the website. So please, if you're interested in that, it is really easy to use. I showed how to use, it's just like a little, like a caulk gun kind of, you just kind of pull the trigger, and it's so easy to use. And it uses Nuvo glue, although it does come with a little extra bottle you can fill with your favorite glue. My favorite is Nuvo, so I'm happy with that. It comes with this interesting little cap. It's like a jewel, and it has a pin in it, so that's awesome. But you actually can store it without the lid on it. That's the point of the whole thing, is like store it without the lid, and then you squeeze the little thing to get your glue out. It's really good. I love it. I mean, you do have to make sure you set it on the little rubber piece properly. If you don't sit on there properly, it'll dry the glue, but it's not that big a deal. You stick the pin in there. This is me adding the little bit of foam, like I said, under that one floral there. Here's where I do bring in Stay Bright. I did want to add one little piece of foam down there just because I just felt like it. I had picked up that little black and white scallop. I thought about adding that. I looked at the few little arrow bits that had had like joy or something on it, joyful or something. But I thought to myself, well, I've got Smile pointing up. I really didn't want to start adding horizontal arrows, so I'll do that on a different layout. I have to say, I love that circle piece of paper. Definitely check out the other designers, because one of the design team members cut some circles out, and I thought it looked beautiful. So make sure you check out the other videos. Yes.
Then this is where I did add that third piece, that third little floral here. I decided I had to have one more.
So
and I also did add that little black foam scallop piece on the right-hand side over there as well. I kind of like that little detail. But this is me adding that last little bit there. And I guess at that point, I will add my journaling before I put it in my album, but that is going to be the end of the layout, you guys. Again, make sure you always check out the Facebook group with the various challenges and stuff. Everybody's is so inspiring. I was actually just looking back at some of my team members, and they're so talented, you guys. I really, really encourage you to check out how they've used all these products as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe both the Scrap Room channel, because again, all the designers put their videos up, and also my own channel. So we will see you next time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.